So student, today I am going to tell you about another cell organelle. It is lysosome. Okay. So as you know, lysosomes are present in eukaryotic cell, all the eukaryotic cell, but few exceptions are there. Lysosomes are single membrane bound structure. On your screen also you can see that it is a single membrane bound structure. Clear? What is the historical background about the lysosomes? Lysosomes were first observed by Christian de Duve in 1949 in the liver cell. Okay, so in which cell he observed it? In liver cell, means in animal cell. So first time lysosome is observed by D. Christian de Duve. Okay, in animal cell, but in plant cell, they were reported by P. methyl. P. methyl. This is the historical background related with lysosome. Clear? Another name of lysosome, we usually say that lysosomes are sidal bags of the cell. Clear? But why is it so? Because lysosome contains several type of hydrolytic enzyme. Later on I will tell you how we can classify lysosome on the basis of hydrolytic enzymes also. Okay, but before it we should know that lysosomes are present in all the types of eukaryotic cell, but few exceptions are there, like some fungi lack lysosome. Example is yeast. In yeast cell lysosomes are not present. In euglena also lysosomes are not present. In meristematic cells also lysosomes are not present, and in mature mammalian RBC, in this also lysosomes are not present. So it's about the lysosome. Clear? Number of cells, number of lysosomes in one cell. Those cells which show digestion basically, or engulfing of the substance, these cells contain more number of lysosome, like WBC. Okay, WBC, the main function of WBC is phagocytosis. Okay, so in WBC number of lysosomes are more. In phagocytic cells, as I told you, are having more number of cells. Osteoclast, in this also number of lysosomes are more, because these are related with our bones, how the mature bones formed. It basically based on osteoclastic cells, and in these type of cells lysosomes are present in more number. Okay, there are of four types of lysosomes. Okay, what are the four types? Primary lysosome, primary lysosomes, okay, secondary lysosome, tertiary lysosomes, and autophagosomes. Autophagosomes. Now I am going to tell you about one by one about them. Primary lysosomes are such lysosomes. Primary lysosome word I had used in my last video also, related with Golgi bodies. So primary lysosomes are such type of lysosomes which contain inactive form of hydrolytic enzyme. Secondary lysosomes are containing active hydrolytic enzymes, and tertiary lysosomes, they are basically also known as the residual bodies. What are the residual bodies? Which contain indigestible material. Can show you one pic also. In this also you can understand that these are the residual bodies. Clear? They are secondary type of lysosomes, but when the secondary type of lysosomes just engulf the or carry the undigested material, that time they are known as the tertiary lysosome or residual bodies. In this indigestible material are present, or they are important in cell aging, means they just maintain the youngness or activeness of the cell, we can say. Okay, and the fourth type of lysosomes are autophagosomes. Autophagosomes are also known as the autolysosomes. They are very important, children. If I am going to tell you about the autolysosomes, what it means. Autolysosomes. Autolysosomes are such type of lysosomes who are helpful in the digestion of sparse shell organelle. Means suppose if any kind of disbalance or means improperness occurs in any kind of cell organelle, that time these cell organelle, clear, these cell organelle are engulfed or digested by the autolysosomes, autolysosome type of lysosome, clear, means fourth type of lysosome. So what I said, when any kind of disorder occur in any cell organelle and that cell organelle is not able to perform its function in a proper manner, that time these cell organelle is digested by autolysosome. Okay, so that's why if whole cell is non is become non-active, if a whole cell is not active to do his own metabolic activities, that time this cell is engulfed or digested by the autolysosome. That's why this type of lysosome, autophagosomes or autolysosomes, are known as the suicidal bags of the cell. Okay, and before it I have told you about primary lysosome, secondary lysosome and tertiary lysosome. These three type of lysosomes are also known as the heterophagosome because they generally digest the outer material, clear, outer food material. Outer food material can be pathogen and outer material, but autophagosomes or autolysosomes are such type of lysosome who digest reserve food material or reserve cells. Okay, so it's about the types of lysosomes. I hope that much is clear. As I told you, I will tell you about the enzymes of lysosome. On the basis of enzyme, how can we classify lysosome? So proteases type of lysosome means if in lysosome protease enzyme is present, so such lysosomes are helpful in the digestion of protein. Second type of it, nuclease. First is of proteases, okay, digestion of protein. Nucleases type of lysosome means nucleases containing lysosome means it contain DNAs and RNAs. DNAs and RNAs are helpful in the digestion of DNA or RNA, clear. Third type of it of glucosidases type of lysosome, such lysosome which carry glucosidases type of enzyme which helpful in the digestion of glucose. Okay, now next is esteriases, ester bond, glucosidic bond, which breaks the digestion of protein. How it takes place? If peptide bond will break, that time this protein can be digest. Nuclease means if nucleic bonds digest, that time this type of nucleic material can be digest. Glucosidase means glucosidic bond. When glucosidic bond digested, that time only. So these lysosomes are helpful in the digestion of such material, such bond first. When the bond break, then only the complex material can be changed into simpler form. Esteriases type of enzyme break the ester bond in complex material. Okay, phosphatases, clear. Sulfatases, these are also the types. Phosphatases means to break the phosphate bond, to break the sulfate bond. Okay, so such enzymes are very helpful. And who carry these enzymes? Lysosomes carry these enzymes. So these are the another way by which we can classify lysosome. So now what comes at the last, functions of lysosome. You know very well, lysosomes are helpful in the intracellular and extracellular digestion. Okay, as I told you, intracellular and extracellular digestion means heterophagy or autophagy. They can show the autolysis. Autolysis, I told you, breakdown of cell organelle or whole cell also. Carcinogens, they destroy some carcinogenic cells also. They help in defense, clear, because they know they can digest the things, so they are very helpful in the defense process also. Okay, so acrosome of sperm is considered as giant lysosome. Just remember this thing, clear. Acrosome is present at the tip of sperm, clear, and this acrosome is considered as a giant lysosome. It contains high hyaluronidase and proteases, as I told you, proteases type of lysosome. So such lysosome which contain high high hyaluronidase and proteases which are helpful in the dissolving of ovum covering. Clear? So acrosome is known as the giant lysosome, which is helpful in the digestion of membrane of an ovum. Clear? And it is the modification. It is formed. How the acrosome has formed? It is a modification of Golgi body. Just remember this thing. In our last video also I had discussed that in when Golgi body, how the Golgi body and how vesicle form. Clear? The ultimate vesicle which is having the hydrolytic enzyme, ultimate vacuole which is in a trans phase, vacuole is present, and these are the ultimate vacuole which is produced by Golgi body. So these vacuole which contain which contain hydrolytic enzyme, such vacuole which contain hydrolytic enzyme, they are known as the primary lysosome. So this acrosome is generally modified by the Golgi body. Okay, I hope that much is clear. If you have any question, children, please send me. Thank you.